Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to synchronize Google Sheets automatically. So here my objective is that as soon as I'm going to add a new row in one of my spreadsheet, automatically the second one should also be updated. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between both our Google Sheets, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect works on two principles, trigger and action. So in trigger, we are going to take Google Sheets, and once again in our action, we are going to take other Google Sheets, and we will connect both of them in order to automate this entire process. And to learn the entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to synchronize our Google Sheets automatically. So let's suppose I'm having an e-commerce store in which I have multiple products to sell. Okay, now I have prepared two separate Google Sheets for each of the things for creating the record of sales of my products as well as for the inventory record. Okay, now my objective is that as soon as I'm going to enter the details in one of my spreadsheet related to the sales, here I have three columns A, B and C. Column A contains product, column B contains date, and the column C contains quantity of the product purchased. So here I want that whenever I'm going to add a new data in this spreadsheet related to the sales of the product along with the quantity being purchased, then in my inventory record spreadsheet, automatically that same product should be updated with the stock units left of that product. So let me show you a live example. Here I'm going to add a new row related to the sales of a particular product. Let's say flower bed sheet. Here I'm going to enter the date, okay, and I'm going to enter the quantity being purchased. So let's say 2. Okay, and I'm going to tell you first of all that stock unit left for flower bed sheet in my inventory spreadsheet is 45. Now as soon as we have entered 2 over here, it has changed to 43 over here. Why? Because here the cell value is updated automatically. Okay, so we are going to create an automation to synchronize our different Google Sheets for our business with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is going to allow me to connect my different spreadsheets without any coding or programming skills. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect. After coming here, we can find two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in. But if you are a new user, you have to click on the sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I'm directly clicking on sign in. This is the all app section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here on the dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created, and we can also create folders here to save the workflows. As you can find, I have multiple folders over here. I have created all of them to save my workflows accordingly. Now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. Let's do that. And here a dialog box will appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Sync Google Sheets automatically. After giving the name, here I'm going to select the folder Google Sheets Automation because I want to save my workflow in this particular folder. And now let's click on create. As we have done that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us. Okay, so as I told you that Pabbly Connect runs on these two principles, trigger and actions. So trigger and actions are the two main building blocks of the entire automations. Okay, here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. Whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now let's suppose we are going to take Google Sheets in our trigger and once again another Google Sheet in our action, and we want that as soon as a record will be added in our Google Sheets, automatically the value should be updated in another spreadsheet as well. Here we want to sync two Google Sheets with the help of Pabbly Connect. So action is going to follow what the trigger commands, because when the trigger happens, that means when a new data is going to be added in one Google Sheets, then only the same will be updated in another. Okay, so after understanding this concept, let's start creating the workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application, and that will be Google Sheets. Okay, so first of all, we are going to connect this particular sales sheet with Pabbly Connect because we want that whenever we are going to add a new row in this particular spreadsheet, then the response should be automatically captured in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let's move back, and here we are going to select Google Sheets as our trigger application. And now we have to select the trigger event, which will be new or updated spreadsheet row. So trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or start. New or updated spreadsheet row will be our trigger event because we want that whenever we are going to add a new row, then the response should be captured over here in Pabbly Connect, and with that response, the workflow should get triggered. Okay, now as we have done that, we can find that a webhook URL is provided to us along with some instructions. We need to follow these instructions step by step to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so first of all, let us copy the webhook URL, and then I'm going to take you towards my sales sheet. So this particular spreadsheet is going to contain the record of all the sales which I have done from my e-commerce store. It will contain the product which is being purchased, the date on which the sale is made, and the quantity being purchased. Okay, so we are going to connect this spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect. For that, we have to go towards extensions, and here we can find the option of add-ons. When we will click on this get add-ons, it has taken us towards Google Workspace Marketplace. Now here we need to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Let's do that. Now, basically Pabbly Connect webhook is the add-on which we need to install in Google Sheets. As you can find, I have already installed that, so I will just cross this. And once you will install your add-on, you have to refresh the spreadsheet so that you can find the option of Pabbly Connect webhooks under extensions. As here we can find the option, let's go towards initial setup. And basically, in order to connect our Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, we have to do an initial setup in which we need to enter two details, webhook URL and the trigger column. So first of all, let us paste the URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect in this field, and the next is the trigger column. So the concept of trigger column says that whenever the data in the spreadsheet will be entered up till this particular column, the response will be sent towards Pabbly Connect. It is given that the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row will be sent to the webhook URL. So as you can find that I have three columns in my spreadsheet. Column C will be my trigger column here because my objective is that as soon as I'm going to add a new row related to the sales in this spreadsheet up till the quantity being purchased, that means up till column C, then the response of the entire row should be sent towards Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to enter C over here as my trigger column, and now we are going to click on the send test button to send the test response towards Pabbly Connect. So as we have done that, the test response of this round neck t-shirt along with all other details is sent towards Pabbly Connect. So we will click on submit to submit the initial setup, and here our setup is configured successfully. So we will cross this, and we have to do one more thing over here. We have to go towards extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and this time we have to click on this send on event button. So as we have done that, we have made sure that now whenever we are going to add a new row up till trigger column in this spreadsheet, the data will be keep on sending towards Pabbly Connect without any manual efforts. Okay, let's go back, and here in Pabbly Connect we can find that we have already received the response. In the response, we have received all the details: trigger column, spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index, quantity, product, and the date on which the sale is made. Okay, so now because we have received this response, that means our connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect is successful. So we have connected our sales sheet with Pabbly Connect. Now our objective is to sync these two spreadsheets, inventory record and sales sheet. Therefore, now next step will be to connect this inventory record sheet with Pabbly Connect. For that, we have to get the details which we have in our inventory record sheet towards Pabbly Connect. Okay, so for that we are going to select our action step, and in our action application we are going to select Google Sheets once again. And this time our action event will be lookup spreadsheet rows. And with the help of this, we are going to fetch out the details from our inventory record spreadsheet towards Pabbly Connect. Let's click on connect. We will select add new connection to build a new connection with Google Sheets account. And we will click on sign in with Google. Now here we have to select the account through which we want to connect our Google Sheets. And now when Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our Google account, let's click on allow as it is 100% safe. As we have done that, our authorization has become successful. And now Google Sheets is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So we will move further. And because we want to fetch out the details from our inventory record sheet in Pabbly Connect, therefore we have to connect that same spreadsheet over here. So let us select our spreadsheet inventory record. And because I've only created sheet 1 in my spreadsheet, therefore the sheet 1 is also selected over here. Let us move further. Here we have to enter lookup column, lookup value, and other details. So which column you want to look for? I want to look for the product column because I want to look for products. Okay, so product is in column A. So we will enter A over here. The next it is asking us to select the value which we want to look for. So we want to look for the product being purchased. So here we have received the response of the round neck t-shirt. We want to look for this particular value. Let us map this from our previous response. Now mapping is inserting data from previous step. Here our previous step is given and here are all the details. We want to map the product. Let us select that and it is mapped. So when we have mapped this product, it has become dynamic. So now whenever a new response will be captured from Google Sheets for a new row, automatically the product name from this particular field is going to be changed and a new product name will come here in this field. Okay, so in this way we are going to automate the entire process with the help of mapping. Okay, so we have entered the lookup column and we have also entered the lookup value. So now let us click on save and send test request button. And we can find that here we have received the response. In the response, we have received all the details of this particular product. This is the row index. That means the row number in which the product is entered, round neck t-shirt, row 2. Okay, so the row index is 2. Here is the product name, round neck t-shirt, and this is the stock units left. So the stock units which are left for round neck t-shirt is 48. Now, our objective is that because the round neck t-shirt is being purchased in the quantity 2, so I want to subtract the quantity being purchased from stock units left. So we want to subtract 2 from this 42. Okay, for that we have to perform math operation. Let's go back, and here we are going to click on this add action step button. And with the help of number formatter, we are going to perform math operation over here. So let us select number formatter as our action application. And we will select the action event that will be perform math operation. Let's click on connect. Now after building the connection, here it is asking us to select the number which we want to use. Okay, so I want to perform math operation. That means I want to subtract the quantity of the sale from the unit stock left. And we have received all the 2 numbers in our earlier response. So first of all, we are going to map the stock units left 48, and then we will use a comma, and then I'm going to map the quantity being purchased. Okay, so it is given that enter comma separated value to perform operations. For example, if you want to perform addition, then you have to enter 100 comma 200, and then you have to select the operation you want to perform. Okay, so we have done that, and now we will select the operation. I want to subtract quantity from stock units left, so I'm going to select subtract over here, and now let's click on save and send test request button. And here we can find that the subtracted value is given. That means the updated value. Okay, now we want to update this value in this particular column in front of the product name. That means in place of 48, because 2 round neck t-shirts are sold, therefore we want to update the value as 46 over here. Okay, so let us click on this add action step button, and now once again we are going to connect our inventory record spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect in order to update the value in it. So our action application will be once again Google Sheets. And here we are going to select the action event that will be update cell value. Let us click on connect, and now from the given options I'm going to go with existing connection only. Let's click on save. And with this we can find that once again Google Sheets is now connected with Pabbly Connect. Let us move further. We will select the spreadsheet name quickly, inventory record. Here the sheet is also selected, and now we have to enter 2 important details in order to update the cell value. First of all, we have to select the range in which we want to update the value. So the example is given over here that for example, if you want to update the cell which is given in row number 5 and column number C, that for example, if you want to update a particular cell with the column name C and row index 5, so you have to enter C5 over here. So here I want to update column B because stock units left is given in column B in front of column A. Okay, and I want to update the value of the product being left in front of the product. So here my column will be B every time, but we can find that row is going to be changed each time. For that, what we are going to do, we are going to make it dynamic. So here, because column is going to be same and static, therefore I'm going to enter column manually. But because row index is going to be changed each time, therefore I'm going to map it by using my previous response. So here from Google lookup spreadsheet rows, I have received the row index. I'm going to map it and done. So we have made this range dynamic. So now every time a new sale will be made, automatically the cell value will be updated accordingly. Okay, the next is the value. What value you want to update in place of the current value? Okay, so I want to update the subtracted value of the stock units left. This is 46. I have selected that, and now let's click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, we have received the response. Let's go and check whether the cell is updated or not. And yes, here we can find that recently the cell is updated from 48 to 46. This means that our workflow is perfectly successful. Okay, so we have synchronized our sales spreadsheet and inventory record spreadsheet in such a way that now whenever a new row will be added in this particular spreadsheet along with the details of the sale being made, automatically according to the quantity being purchased, the cell value will be updated for that same product. Okay, now here let's check the workflow once again. I'm going to add a new row over here. Let's say purchase of round neck t-shirt, which was made on, let's say 24/2/2024, and here the quantity I'm going to enter is 3. Okay, so I've entered all the details up till my trigger column. Now we will go and check whether automatically the stock units left for this round neck t-shirt is updated in inventory record or not. And yes, here we can find that from 46, stock unit left of round neck t-shirt is changed to 43. Okay, let's check once again. This time I'm going to enter. So this time I have entered the product name as sari, and here I have entered the date as well as the quantity being purchased. So quantity sold is 3. Let's go and check on inventory record spreadsheet, and here we can find that from 15, stock unit left of silk sari is changed to 11. Now we can find that for sweater the stock unit left is 20. So let's check once again. I'm going to enter sweater over here. let's say the date is same, and I'm going to enter the quantity, let's say as 4. Now you will go and check, and we can find that from 20 sweater is changed to 16. This means that our workflow is running perfectly fine. Let's go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will summarize what we have done here in the workflow. So we have simply connected our different spreadsheets in such a way that now whenever a new record will be added in one spreadsheet, automatically the data will be updated in another spreadsheet. Okay, so you can very easily create this automation to sync two different Google Sheets, and this can be done very easily with the help of Pabbly Connect without any coding or programming skills. Okay, this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can directly reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe our channel to learn more such automations.